The mission statement of the Alliance Française, and let me preface that the Alliance Française is a worldwide organization. It's run by La Fondation Alliance Française in Paris. The delegation is in Washington, and the federation oversees the 100 Alliance Française in the United States. The mission statement of the Alliance Française is to promote French language and culture. And what's most important about the mission statement, and it's frequently something that's misunderstood, is it's not exclusively for people who speak French. Not everybody has the time or the inclination to speak French. So as a result, it's for anyone who just loves French culture, who loves everything French, who wants to experience France, as well as those that choose to learn the language. The education aspect is very important to us. The partnership with the Avon began with Adam Birnbaum and myself. We have both a very a deep interest in French language cinema. And as a result, we came up with this idea of French Cinematography, which is a way to show not only newly released French film, but documentaries, classic French films, to an audience that might not otherwise have the opportunity to see these films. When we started French Cinematography, I'd say 10 years ago, and I want to check the date on that, it was a time when there was not a lot of French cinema in the sort of the independent art house world. It was the same time that Focus on French Cinema was starting in 2005. So it wasn't, there weren't the IFCs and the Jacob Burns and the Avons that were showing French cinema on a regular basis. So it was a way to promote French film to our community. Make it available for those people not going to New York or not having access to it. It's an essential partnership because both the Avon and the Alliance Française, we're both nonprofits. We're both what I refer to as cultural destinations. We come to the Avon for film, in my case for also French Cinémathèque. You go to the Alliance Française for the best of French language and culture. So there's a big intersect there. We started Focus on French Cinema in 2005 because if you remember correctly, it was a period in history where there was a significant amount of, entre guillemets, French bashing. It was around the Iraq War, and there was a very negative feeling in this country about things French. And because of our enormous history, I mean, we would not be the country that we are without the Lafayettes of this world and without the French. We decided that we needed to find a medium and that it was our responsibility as an Alliance Française to really promote French language and culture. And the best way to do that was through cinema. So we started in 2005 at Purchase College because it was the only way we could afford it. The French Service Culturel gives people who start festivals on a college campus a grant of I think it was 5 films. So we started with 800 people. We continued it as guests for the weekend. It was a weekend from Friday to Sunday. And then we've grown to the point that we are now in Greenwich and at the Avon and in Manhattan with over 5,000 cinéphiles who come to see the festival every year.